Hello everyone, this is Paul Franzen from GameCola.net.
This is Michael Gray, the video recording person.
And this is Nikola Suprak. I'm the third wheel.
And today we are sort of playing Back to the Future Episode 2. Who knows what the subtitle is?
Get Tannen.
Get Tannen, Episode 2, Get Tannen. And by playing, I mean we're actually watching pre-recorded footage courtesy of Michael Gray.
And check out these graphics. Hopefully the graphics and the sound will be much better than with Back to the Future Part 1.
Oh yeah, you're cranking it up, aren't you? Nice.
All the way up.
Nice. My PC would not be able to handle this.
It's like Marty cranking up the controls on the, I don't know, speaker at Doc's house.
So is something going to explode then?
Yes, it's horribly going to explode in our faces.
This video just got better.
Back to the Future, the game.
Episode 2. Oh, it didn't say Episode 2.
No, Saturday. It picks up with the cliffhanger of
Yes.
Marty slowly disappearing.
Yes. Why was he disappearing?
Here we go, episode 2.
Yeah, he was disappearing because they messed with that.
Because his grandfather, Artie...
Right.
Artie just got killed by Kid Tannen. This is about a half hour after his grandfather got killed, and so he's feeling the effects of it right now.
Yeah, I never understood how come Marty always experiences time changes much slower than everyone else.
What's happening?
Well, no, his family, this whole family experiences it really slow. Like, it took like a week for just his brother's head to disappear in the first movie.
It's true. I'm in the third episode of this, a little further ahead. One.
I don't think it follows the movies, because you'll notice all of Marty is disappearing, whereas in the movies, just parts of him, like his hand would
Right.
disappear, hand disappeared while playing Johnny Be Good, but now all of him is disappearing.
Yeah. We talked about this a little in the last series, but it's kind of difficult to really try to analyze how time travel works in the game, I think. It's not so great in the movies, but I think it's a lot worse here.
It should be the case that, the picture of his father disappears before he starts to disappear, I think, if we follow movie
Right.
logic.
Well, he's lost his hair.
Now he's bald.
Are you serious?
We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
So what's our goal? We're going to go back, like, a week?
Yeah, go back a couple of hours and
Couple hours,
save
that was it,
save
right.
Dad. Because Grandpa was killed just like a half hour ago.
Okay.
Step out of the car with your hands up.
So how
like-
is the sound quality? Oh,
Let's see. I actually have the sound turned down a bit, so I'm not sure.
okay. I was hoping that people would actually be able to hear what's going on
Oh.
this time.
I guess that would help.
I heard something back there. I think you're mistaken.
Let's see. This might be a little too behind the scenes, but I'm trying to keep the volume kind of low on my video so it doesn't come across in the microphone and mess everything up.
We should do
Oh.
a make the Back to the Future videos.
Well,
Do
looks
a what?
like I caught me
A make of
fugitive.
the Back to the Future.
Carl Sagan. the
That would be
speakeasy
interesting.
artist. Alleged speakeasy artist.
So this is kind of a boring puzzle. You just wait for Doc to throw the keys and then pick them up and drive away.
What the heck kind of buggy is that? Stay back.
Don't they do something similar to this at another point in the game too?
Liable to blow up at any moment. Oh, suddenly
No.
take
No,
off
okay.
without warning.
You're thinking of the fifth game. One of the end game challenges in the fifth game is similar to that, in that the puzzle involves going around the DeLorean.
Well, at the end of the first game too. I mean, it's not really the same thing, but there's the paddy wagon. You have to kind of go all around and.
Yeah.
It's on that incredibly linear straight path.
Foreign job, German or something?
Yes.
Not at all. This is solid American workmanship. Here it is again. I think the night air is
Yeah, I believe one of the criticisms people have of this game in general is that it's a little too easy. Not just this episode, the whole series.
Out of Buck Rogers. A year from now, everybody will be driving these babies.
I do like how they messed up the past, and their solution is to go back in time and mess up the past.
Yeah, at some point, aren't they just gonna have to travel back to 1955 and stop him from inventing time travel? Oh, I guess
Yeah.
that would cause its own host of problems, though.
Go back to the future and murder Doc. So
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a promotion in this. You're getting to be a valuable commodity in Hill Valley.
he's very slow at arresting Doc.
It takes him a long time to arrest Doc.
Seriously.
You've got to love how I got stuck on the puzzle. You'll notice that I didn't know what to do. I try to use the keys on the driver's seat. You actually have to go inside the driver's seat. You don't use the keys on the car. Well, then why do we have the keys if you never use them as an item?
A better puzzle design would have been to let you do both.
Yeah.
I noticed that in the Phoenix Wright games, there are some places where you can present evidence at multiple parts because it makes sense to present it in multiple parts of a testimony and to progress the story. So.
Let's turn this into a great podcast.
Yes. No, that was one of the ways they improved in the Phoenix Wright series is, the first game, it was like an adventure game where you can only present one, you can only use one item at one point. And then later games let you use multiple items at one point, if they make sense.
And no, I'm not sure why I'm breaking my rule of no Phoenix Wright talk.
Oh, here's Artie.
All I gotta do is get to him before Mr. Crockett.
Let's introduce the characters everybody's forgotten from the first game.
I was wondering if I could do a little follow-up interview with you about the plight of poor Mr.
And you might have noticed she's calling him Sonny Crockett. Apparently that's the default name, because if you watch the first video, that's not the name I picked for Marty in the first episode.
It didn't carry over in between episodes for you.
It did not carry over. It changed from Harry Callahan to Sonny Crockett.
Interesting.
I'm almost positive they refer to me as Mr. Corleone in my game.
Yeah. In the PSN version, PS3 version, it did carry over from episode to episode. It remembered what I picked in the very first one.
Well,
Yeah.
carry on.
I mean, this also happened when I was playing the game for myself and not for the video recordings, so this is twice that the name did not carry over for me.
Interesting. Blame it on episodic gaming. This game actually just came out like a week or so on a disc now too for PlayStation 3.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of cool. I wonder now. I don't know how the trophy system works, but do you think if you played the download version and earned all the trophies, could you buy the disc version and earn them over again? So that would be kind of awesome.
I doubt that. It's like the other Xbox game. Like you could download Limbo, but now it's on a 3-game pack, and it's the same set of trophies. You don't get double trophies.
Oh really? Oh man, what a bummer. Because I was wondering that with Portal too, because we bought it on Xbox Live Arcade. Now I kind of want to get the orange box and play it there too.
Actually, those two are different.
Oh really? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I have them. Yeah,
That makes sense actually. Not to get too off topic, but I noticed a lot of the achievements in Portal were more geared toward the bonus stuff rather than the main game. So that makes sense.
Okay, so this is the puzzle where Marty is trying to hide from himself. The other Marty is just hiding behind the tree forever.
Yeah, remember that part in the last episode where you just sat and talked to Einstein for like an hour?
She's a very interesting trail of ants up the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make it past Emmett and into the courthouse.
So yeah, this was me messing around because in the previous walkthrough I noticed you guys made fun of me for not doing a bunch of bonus extra stuff.
Sorry about
So that's
that.
what I'm doing here.
I don't think we made fun of you.
You didn't make fun of me, but you sound disappointed that I didn't find the Sam and Max bonus reference thing.
I don't think I can throw the stick that
We
far.
were just sad.
Yeah, okay.
The stick boy, wanna chase it?
And the controls for this part of the game don't really work
Yeah.
very well. You have to use up, down, left, and right here, not
really?
click and drag around.
Yeah, were
You
you
can click and
using point and drag to move the character, or were you using the keyboard?
I use both. But I mean, for these situations, you really have to use up, down, left, and right.
Right.
Point and drag doesn't work so well.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I ever used point and drag. I tried it once at the beginning. This is
Yeah. How many games is it gonna have to be before Telltale, reverts to just straight point and click controls?
I think the point and drag works for the iPad version, and maybe that's why they implement it.
Okay.
This isn't funny.
Yeah, it's true. It probably makes it a lot easier to develop them simultaneously or to port one to the other. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And I mean the direct controls in the PlayStation version are fine. Using the joystick works fine, but I still just want to point and click if I'm playing it on a PC.
Okay, so this is the solution to the puzzle. You use the stick on Edna, and that's because she hates dogs for reasons that don't really get explained.
No, it is explained. Einstein attacked her earlier and took her shoe.
No, but
No?
even before then,
Oh, really?
she hated dogs.
Oh, that's how you know she's a bad person then. Oh no.
Turning
I don't
invisible.
know. I think uh-oh. Bad guy's gonna notice Artie.
Yeah, it looks less like a gangster and more like a poet.
I thought he actually kind of looked like Doc. I got really confused for a second.
Can you check over my work to make sure? Are you all right?
It's just.
Yeah, but I need to get to Arthur. Why? He might be headed for an accident. Arthur McFly may not be the most coordinated fellow around, but I'm sure he can walk up a flight of stairs. Come on, shouldn't we be getting on with our work? We're on a strict deadline,
Young
right?
Doc looks kind of evil when he has his eyebrows like that.
I can see it.
Sure. You start without me.
I think it's
Turn around and
funny
start
to look
walking,
evil with a
and
bow tie.
I'll catch up to you in just a few minutes. Huh?
He just looks kind of creepy, no offense to Young Doc. It's because they gave him the same facial structure as Old Doc, I think.
Evil, I mean, he's got a sweater vest. I don't know.
No, I mean
Anyone
before,
a
while I
sweater.
was walking
You
towards
saying you've never known an evil person wearing a sweater vest?
working on equations for my rocket drill. No, I mean,
But look how high he wears his pants. That's unnatural for such a young teenager.
There's a lot of things unnatural about him for a teenager, though.
now I have a
He actually just
Look.
really long legs. Like his legs go up to his armpits. That's why his pants are.
The
Aw,
only word I heard there was armpit.
got a bad feeling about this.
And this again, I mean, this was my main problem with the game, was this opening segment where you have the different controls of moving around and looking around go on for a bit too long.
Oh, it looks like you're changing.
I'm turning on subtitles so people can actually hear.
Oh,
I
that's a
wasn't
good
sure
idea.
if this is going to work. Can you guys read it?
I could almost read it.
I could read
See,
it.
Okay.
in the next video, I'm going to turn them off because I didn't think people could actually read them.
The audio seems to be coming in pretty good too.
So the goal of this puzzle is to click on the doors of the courthouse. That's how you solve this puzzle. Very, very difficult puzzle there.
How did he possibly miss him?
With me. Look, you're in a lot of danger.
Seriously, they should have walked right by each other.
Explain, Gran. Artie, just promise me you'll stay at the police station until Artie McFly. Just the guy
Oh.
we're looking for.
See, the one on the right kind of looks like Doc.
He looks like a dead poet.
He looks like Christopher Lloyd in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Wait, that was Christopher Lloyd
Wasn't it?
playing the villain?
Wasn't
that
it?
was Lloyd.
Artie?
We're gonna have to stop the video shortly and look this up because I want that answer.
No, it definitely was for Lloyd.
Definitely
It-
was.
100%.
Oh. Wow. That's amazing.